Hi there, Colin, aka the Tone Wizard here. I hope you're doing very well wherever you may happen to be. I'm doing fantastic today. I'm finishing up work a little early on a nice sunny day for a fucking change. It's nice and sunny here. I'm up in British Columbia, Canada. We've had some fucking insane rain lately, which I think you've heard me complain about in other videos. And we've had flooding. If you want to check out some absolutely fucking horrifying biblical looking shit in terms of highways being washed out and communities basically being submerged in lakes, places where I've been before and I know actually quite well are just fucking underwater. It's horrific. Check that out, and I hope that the government can get that under control and those people can be okay. But anyways, I'm going to be doing another reaction video today. And it's not going to be from the requests. I have been getting in requests, and please keep them coming in. I've actually got a request from some juggalos about an Insane Clown Posse video that I did a while back, and I'm going to get to that. I want to do that video at home when I have the proper time to do it. And the cool thing about these juggalos is they've been sending me information about ICP and some cool stories to look into. Like apparently Sharon Osbourne and the Insane Clown Posse had a little feud going on. So I'm going to look into that, and I'm going to be doing another reaction video to that. But today what I wanted to do was another one driving around, and it's kind of a reaction video that I actually owe myself from years ago. And I'm going to be looking at the band Gojira and one of their songs. They're kind of a heavy metal, bordering on death metal kind of band. And my background when I was like 18, my peak teenage fucking angst years, I was super into metal. I was into grindcore, a lot of death metal. I was big into, there was a movement of grindcore and kind of technical death metal that was coming out of Montreal, Canada in the, I want to say early to late 2000s. Stuff like Cryptopsy and Vadis and Kataklysm, bands like that were huge, producing some fucking fantastic music. If you're into music and if you're into that kind of music and you haven't heard of those bands, Cryptopsy, Kataklysm, and Vadis, please go check that out. I might even show some of that in a later video. I might even put some links in the comments about that. But anyways, I've always been into that kind of music. But as I got older and kind of mellowed out, I'm a big Dying Fetus fan, and I still listen to that on the treadmill all the time at the gym there. But as I've gotten older, I've kind of mellowed out. I don't really, the music, like, emotionally doesn't really get me anymore. But a lot of my friends who've kind of kept going on with the metal vibe had been into this band Gojira, and they played it for me. And I've never really liked it. There are two circumstances that I remember. One, my friend Artie Artie likes to motherfucking party. We were up at some hot springs, and she had Gojira blasting in her truck, and she just left the doors open with the speakers on and blasted it to these hot springs that were like, I don't know, 500 feet away through the forest. And I'll never forget, some guy came up to us in the hot tub and was like, yo, you gotta turn that music down. You're killing the vibe at the hot springs, which it certainly was. Another experience was driving around with them, her and my friend Trevor, and she was blasting this music to the point where conversation was basically irrelevant. You're just sitting in this truck, and the music's just, and it was like, what I remember, it was like heavy double kick drumming and chugging guitar riffs, but I didn't distinguish a lot of melody and rhythm coming through. So I'm a big fan of hooks, and a band like Dying Fetus, which I fucking love, and I should do a video about them. They are heavy as anything. The singing kind of puts people off, but they have excellent hooks, rhythm, melody. The guitar playing is fantastic. So I haven't been impressed with everything I've heard from Gojira, but I'm going to give it another try now, because one thing I have liked about doing these reaction videos is that you get a little deeper look at the music, and I pay a little more attention when I'm doing this. So maybe there's something in here I can find. The song that I've chosen, I went to Spotify, I looked at their top songs, and I just chose the very top one. It's called Silvera. It's off of their 2016 album, Magma. So anyways, this is Gojira Silvera, my reaction video on the Tone 98.5. Some Devin Townsend kind of vibes off that. I did an album review for Devin Townsend's Ziltoid the Omniscient on my channel. You can check that out. signal. Fuck it. I like how the bass line was kind of sliding through everything there. That gave it a lot of depth, a lot of dynamics. This guy uses a Telecaster. I have seen in the past some videos where this guy's playing on a Telecaster. And if he's getting these sounds out of a Telecaster, I'll eat my fucking hat. That sounds great. You change the world. That's very deep. It's very fucking deep. These metalheads, they're thinkers too, man. They're not just fucking chugging away. All right. So I'm going to say, shut up! You shut up! Not now, Gojira! Not now. I'm going to say that my initial knee-jerk reactions that I had to them before were wrong from what I just heard there, because I actually heard a lot of dynamics. It wasn't just incessant chugging. There were nice kind of like what I would call like boomerang sections where the rhythm kind of slid, and then it had like this awesome like I like that. That was cool. The guitars were good. I liked the solo section. It was simple, but it was effective. In terms of the singing, I don't know if the singing, to be honest, is my cup of tea. It was like that constipated sound, and then bordering on the death metal growl kind of scream. One thing I always loved about Pantera is that they could go between us. They rode the line of being that kind of incoherent scream that people don't like, that metal singing like Dying Fetus does for sure. But my favorite Dying Fetus stuff was when they had I think it's John Gallagher who plays guitar and does the deeper singing, and then they had a guy called I believe his name is Jason Netherton, and he did like a louder scream, and the two things kind of balanced each other out. But within the context of what we just heard there, I think that the singing was pretty appropriate for it. It's not my cup of tea, to be honest. They also have this like a, I don't know if there's a synthesizer underneath there or some kind of maybe Melodyne effect on the guitar that gives it like a symphonic kind of quality, but that was interesting. But to be honest with you, that's never really been my vibe. I don't like that kind of thing. It's I think I'm just an old man in metal. I think I just cling to what I always used to like. I don't fucking know, but I did enjoy that. I don't know if it's something that I'd be bombing around listening to or on the treadmill, because Dying Fetus is like, when I'm working out to that kind of music, it's relentless fucking, let's fucking do this kind of chugging tones. But that was more inspirational, and I don't know if I feel truly inspired when I'm trying to lose weight off my fat ass. I don't know where I'm going with that, but I did like it. And if you've liked this video, or if you want to check out some of my other stuff, you can subscribe to the channel. And if you want to send me some recommendations, if it's more Gojira, or if it's some live footage, or some professional footage that they have, anything Gojira related you want me to check out, please do so. Or if there's any other bands that you want me to check out, please send those my way as well. And I'd like it to be something that's not completely mainstream, something I've preferably never heard of before, so it can be a true reaction. And yeah, thank you for watching this video. If you have, take very good care of yourself. I'm hoping that these floods are sorted out up here in British Columbia, because apparently we're cut off from the entire rest of Canada right now. The only way to get up here is coming through the States. So that's why I always keep a fucking closet full of toilet paper and bottled water, people. You never fucking know when shit's gonna hit the fan and you're gonna need to go fucking Fallout 4 on everybody's asses. Anyways, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in another video later this week. Should have the Insane Clown Posse coming out, and then I'll probably be doing another Fish album review on the weekend, because the last one was fun. Take care of yourselves and drive safe.